Shout out to Magic Johnson, a real black billionaire who wasn't all freaked off, who actually made business, bank exchange, created dollars in real black neighborhoods so real black families could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
An advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names, and would nobody be able to sue me?
Shout out to Magic Johnson, a true black billionaire who wasn't intimidated by the system. He built businesses, created financial opportunities, and brought economic growth to black neighborhoods, giving families opportunities like anyone else. Yes, he contracted HIV, reportedly linked to multiple partners, but let's focus on the broader context of his life. What's remarkable is how he confronted it directly. He didn't let it stop him. He continued his work and became an advocate. Think about it. How many men today are living undetectable while still active in the community? There are names you could list without legal consequences. Recently, Jaguar Wright has returned with claims about men living undetectable and potentially spreading viruses. And as always, when she begins naming names, she tends to go deep.
Which I know because I monitor, went for 500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas. There are tens of thousands of victims who have been waiting for justice for so long. Justice for Kim Porter, justice for Justin Bieber, justice for Cassie, justice for Tanya Rubin, justice for Little Rod, justice for Tierra Marie. Even Princess Love, for that matter. Justice for Biggie, Pac, Nipsey, Pimp C, my son Giovanni. I don't have enough breath in my lungs.
She's been back in the spotlight, openly criticizing Diddy and the music industry, stirring up significant controversy. According to Jaguar Wright, those well-known Diddy parties weren't just about champagne, good music, or luxury vibes. Behind the scenes, she claims there were situations involving drugs and power dynamics that were alarming. She describes these gatherings as environments where celebrities were not merely guests. They were allegedly put at risk of serious health consequences.
J. Blige, she's been there since the very beginning. She was pushing, 26? When she was having intimate physical engagement with Danny Boy, who was 15, 16 years old.
This Mary J. Blige, I'm 15, 16 years old, and she flying me in. And you know what it is when a girl back up on you, you young.
Allegedly, one of those tapes that Courtney Burgess say that he never saw was with Diddy, a very 16-year-old and a very 26-year-old Mary J. Blige.
But have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, except many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through, like, what goes on, like, when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the T Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No!
That he's recording these?
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip-hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak-offs now,
Yeah.
that's something normal that happens in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Hey,
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
What? How many times I got to this is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear Pink and Young Miami has to bring across, that's
Right, the two.
It's not only Jaguar Wright making these claims. There are additional allegations circulating that Young Miami may have transmitted a virus she reportedly contracted from Diddy.
AT's basically coming out and saying that Young Miami is sleeping around with different guys, giving them AIDS.
Damn.
You know, and Future, Stefan Diggs is one of the people that got thrown out there. You know, she was with Diddy.
Child, whether you believe Jaguar or not is entirely your choice. But what's clear is that the situation out there is chaotic, and everyone should stay cautious. Now, regarding how these allegations even started, Jaguar gave an interview where she praised businessman and former basketball star Magic Johnson, who publicly disclosed his HIV diagnosis. She said something along the lines of, "Shout out to Magic Johnson, a real black billionaire who didn't freak out, who created wealth in black neighborhoods so families could have the same opportunities as everyone else. He faced it head on. He didn't stop. He kept going." However, because most of Jaguar's interview focused on Diddy, some interpreted her comments to imply that Diddy might be undetectable, and that certain female celebrities allegedly contracted infections during the parties he hosted. Do we have concrete proof? No, Jaguar herself seems unconcerned with receipts. She knows dropping these claims fuels blogs and makes the internet react. The way she delivers it almost makes people forget that it's all alleged, and Jaguar isn't the only one fueling these stories. Rumors have intensified, suggesting Young Miami allegedly carried the virus she supposedly received from Diddy. Let's pause. That's a serious claim without any evidence, but the internet doesn't wait for verification. It spreads the most sensational version of the story. Young Miami has been closely associated with Diddy for years. Arm candy, city girl, partner, and she openly referred to him as her man. Despite public scrutiny, JT, her former bestie, reportedly initiated rumors about Young Miami, hinting that she picked up the virus from someone in Diddy's circle. If true, that's more than just shade. It's a direct blow to the City Girls brand. Allegedly, JT aired out her partner's private matters for public consumption. The gossip also mentions Young Miami, Saucy Santana, and Diddy's ex, Chef D, all entangled in this narrative. According to D, Diddy allegedly concealed a diagnosis during their time together. Given the reports of Diddy's parties, it wouldn't be surprising if more than just fluids were involved. Remember, when Diddy was indicted, federal agents found 1,000 bottles of baby oil and 3 AR-15s at his Miami and Los Angeles residences. These were reportedly linked to his elaborate drug-fueled parties. The indictment detailed that Diddy allegedly used staff, money, and influence to orchestrate these events, coercing participants and maintaining secrecy. His criminal activities reportedly spanned forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. Federal documents also describe repeated abuse of women, striking, punching, dragging, and throwing objects. Women were allegedly lured under false pretenses and forced to participate in freak-offs, some recorded, with rooms prepped by staff with lubricants, sheets, lighting, and even IV fluids for recovery after extended parties. Cassie's lawsuit adds more context. She described Diddy's violent temper, repeated physical assaults, hospitalizations, memory loss, and alleged coercion to engage with others for his filming. Near the end of their relationship in 2018, she accused him of breaking into her home and forcing himself on her. Other lawsuits detail similar patterns. April Lampro, for example, alleged 4 incidents of abuse starting in 1995. Involving coercion, forced alcohol, unwanted sexual contact, and extreme pressure to comply. One incident allegedly involved Kim Porter, where Diddy allegedly forced both women to ingest substances and participate sexually while he watched. Given all these reported behaviors, is it really shocking that infections might have occurred? If the environment was as reckless as alleged, with drugs, unprotected encounters, and multiple participants, it seems plausible that risk was high. What's more concerning is the range of women connected to these events. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Cassie, Young Miami, Kim Porter, Jennifer Lopez, Mary J. Blige, and more. Could any have been affected? It's uncertain. Ultimately, Jaguar's claims feed into the broader controversy surrounding Diddy. Some dismiss her as a rogue truth-teller, while others see her as revealing insider knowledge long whispered about. Regardless, the question remains: how many careers, reputations, and lives were impacted by these infamous gatherings? And who else should be held accountable?
Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber.
The entire situation is messy, chaotic, and filled with allegations that may never be fully verified. What began as whispers about Diddy's wild parties has escalated into health rumors, fractured friendships, and some of the biggest women in the industry being caught up in the controversy. While a lot of this could simply be gossip blown out of proportion, Diddy's ongoing legal issues and the unraveling of his empire make the claims feel disturbingly plausible. But what do you think about these high-profile names being linked to potential infections from the parties? Could there be any truth to these allegations? Share your thoughts in the comments below.